What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition. I need to lose 10 pounds. I weigh 220 pounds as of today. And, when I started my boxing camp, now I had my fight in June. I started my boxing camp at around February last year. And I thought for sure that would be what it would take to lose 10 pounds and get down to 210. Now, a lot of you might think, looking at my pictures and all I have going on and the fact that I'm performing, I feel great, why would this man lose 10 pounds? He's like 6% body fat. And the answer is, it's not about aesthetics. It's not about muscle mass. In fact, I wouldn't mind losing a little bit of muscle in the process. It's about health. And it's about feeling my best. And as I get up there in age, and I turn 38 on November 22nd, and the impact I do. Now, let me just give you a rundown of some of my days. Now, I wake up in the morning, and on some days, 1 to 2 days a week, I have boxing training. 90 minutes of extremely high impact movements, a lot of footwork, a lot of jumping rope, a lot of sparring, a lot of things that are very stressful on the joints, very stressful on the knees, the lower back, because there's a lot of slipping, a lot of unders, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of going back. There's just a lot going on that has impact involved, and I'm getting punched in the face. Okay, the days I don't do that, I do low intensity cardio, right? That's about, the other 5 days a week or 6 days a week, depending on how many times I box. In the afternoon, I usually weight train. Now, weight training for me, I do my Big 5 program, where it's based around squats, deadlifts, bench press, standing overhead press, and pendlay rows. So that's what my workout's based on. I do all free weights out of the house. I do a lot of functional movements, and I also do a lot of mini band work, which you guys might have seen my videos on mini band work, where I actually utilize my hips and I do mini hurdles and all this stuff, because also what I do 5 days a week, I also coach for 4 hours or 4.5 hours at a soccer academy where I coach in, speed and performance is what I mainly do. And of course, injury prevention. So my day is packed and I'm performing just fine. And as you can see from my pictures, this is the best I've ever looked. I have shredded glutes year round. So where am I going to lose the weight from? I have no idea. And it's going to be some muscle, and I'm cool with that. And a lot of you who are younger are looking at your goals and saying, why would someone do that? And the reason is, it has nothing to do with looks. It has to do with health and feeling my best. It doesn't matter if you weigh 220 pounds of fat or 220 pounds of pure, mean, lean muscle. 220 pounds is still 220 pounds of mass that your heart has to circulate blood to. And I just don't want my heart having that much work because I have a lot to live for. I am a very, very, very lucky man. I have the most amazing wife in the world. We have the most amazing marriage in the world. We went through some stuff around 2.5, 3 years ago, and we were separated. And since then, we renewed our vows, and we are literally the happiest couple. I never imagined being this in love and happy in my life. Like when I say, if you follow me on Instagram at Marc Lobliner, that I'm happy, man, am I happy. My kids, I play with them so hard. Like, not only do I coach them, not only do I train them, not only do I weight train with them, not only do we go to the track and do wind sprints together once, twice a week when the weather's nice. Man, I just want to see them grow up. I want to see them go to college. I want to see them get married, and I want to see them just, live their lives. And I need to be here for that. And I'm in perfect health. I published my blood work results on my other channel, on my vlogging channel, which is youtube.com/Lobliner. My blood work is perfect. My liver enzymes are perfect. My BUN, my creatinine, all the stuff that's usually elevated for bodybuilders is perfect. So my blood work isn't the issue. I just know that being this big does two things. And two of the things I'm doing this for: heart health, stress on the heart, obviously, and of course, how I feel, my joints. I've had surgically repaired knees. Right now, I've had 3 surgeries on my abdominals, where I had my fascia split, where I have mesh with 40 titanium screws holding my abs together. I tore my muscle over that mesh. this year. So I had 2 surgeries this year. Just had one on the 13th of December that I just recovered from. So I got a lot going on, and I don't want any more health problems. Like, I mean, those are minor things. You know, my buddy Bryce, who owns Legacy Performance, man, his knee is literally on a thread, and he has to have a surgery that'll keep him out for, what, 3 weeks? I mean, literally hospital bound for 3 weeks. I'm not that bad. I've done really well considering the lengths I've pushed my body to. But I've really, you know, I thought the boxing camp would get me there. I thought for sure 15 weeks, 6 days a week, 90 minutes a day boxing, weight training 5 days a week, and running 3 miles a day. But no, because my performance had to be up here, I had to eat the calories to sustain everything I was doing. Now, right now, I'm not preparing for a fight. I'm not preparing for anything. I'm just trying to feel good. So for me, going hypocaloric right now isn't as big of an issue as when I had to go and spar twice a week and not get my head beaten in. So I was eating basically to sustain my performance in boxing. So my long-term goals and how I'm going to do it. Now, this is something I'll update you guys on probably weekly, if not every other week. It's something I might vlog on a little bit on the Lobliner channel. That's youtube.com/Lobliner if you're not subscribed. You know, I need to lose 10 pounds. And I've wanted to get down to 210. And actually, a good friend of mine, Nick Strength and Power, you guys are probably subscribed to his channel. If you're not, you probably should. He did a video about how myself, Ben Pekulski, and other IFBB pros or pro bodybuilders, I'm a NABA pro, retired, expired NABA pro, has been, never was. You know, I did size down. Now, I used to sit at around 240 to 250 in the off season. But I was a little bit fatter, right? I was not as lean as I am now. You guys could probably tell I'm pretty friggin' lean. So he did a video on it, and that was with me at 215 to 220. And I've since leveled out at 220. And a lot of you guys are going to say, well, just cut down the steroids. And that's a fucking valid point, right? Because like Pekulski, and I love Ben Pekulski, but like when he stopped competing, he literally went, it seemed like overnight. I follow the dude. I watch his podcast. I love Ben. Ben's a great guy. Always been a nice guy. But it seemed like over a few days, like he went from fucking monster to just a really big, fit guy. You know, he's still a monster, but not like he was. And, you know, you could attribute that to a lot of things. Maybe, I know he went on a keto kick and he probably lost weight from that. But I mean, a lot of it has to do with when people stop competing, they cut down their steroid use. Now, I've been completely transparent. Yeah, okay, when I earned my pro card in 2013, no, never claimed it, never said it, not natty at all. And, you know, through the years, I've been on TRT after 2013. And in 2018, this year, I actually, you know, my TRT was, I believe, 150 to 200 milligrams a week, depending on where I was. But I got with Dr. Kurt and Hormone Health and Wellness. I'll post them down below. It's Hormone Health and Wellness in Palm Beach. They can help anybody in the country. You get your blood work done, and it's all via the mail, email, and scripts are written, whatever. So when I got with him, I was able to modify things. My blood work was perfect. I had lower IGF levels, so we were able to get me on I'm on MK677 prescribed for my HGH. Not real HGH, but an HGH enhancer. It helps your body produce more of its own. Great research on that stuff. I've done videos on why I like it before. I have a whole video on MK677. And then you also have my testosterone. I'm on prescription testosterone. I've cut out the DECA. I was using it for my joints, but my joints do feel better now, so I don't feel a need to use it. Or I cut it way down. My joints start flaring up. I'll put a little in, but I found that DECA did not have. Now, I was still able to get it to work, but let's just say that the side effect down yonder with DECA isn't something I'm cool with. I panicked the first time, bro. Like, man, it was fine. And then like, it wasn't there. And, Katie's not used to that because like, you know, I'm not trying to brag, but like I've never had issues with that. Like my only issue is I want it all the time and she doesn't. So anyway, she's like, whoa, what's that? So I'm like, oh my God. I texted Kurt right away. I'm like, what the fuck? And I then realized what it was. I realized it was DECA dick. I wasn't even thinking about it. And I went and I texted, right when I went to text him back, Kurt said, yep, that's DECA dick. And so anyway, so I'm on anastrozole, which is an anti-aromatase. I take that 3 times a week in a milligram. And that's pretty much it. And HCG, 500 IUs 2 times a week. So I'm not going to cut down on that because Kurt likes to keep my testosterone between 1,200 and 1,500 as the level. So I can't just cut out steroids because I'm not on a super physiological. I mean, you can claim it's super physiological, but it's where my body feels the best. So basically, I just need to diet. And how am I going to diet? I'll lay it out a little bit for you here. Essentially, meal one, and I'm going to do videos on this on my other channel, youtube.com/Lobliner. My meal one will be essentially egg whites. I got away from whole eggs just because I lost the taste for the yolk. And that might sound like a cop-out. I like the whites better. They call me racist, but I like egg whites better. So I'll have a cup of egg whites, you know? And then I'll have with that 2 slices of a Raisin Ezekiel toast. My pre-workout meal comes next. That's usually a scoop of MTS whey with a half of a banana made into a sludge. Lunch is usually 8 ounces of meat with, usually it's post-workout, so I'll have, probably about 30 to 60 grams of carbs from whatever source. After that, I'll probably, that's usually around like 12. I'll usually have another scoop of MTS whey a little bit, about an hour after that with some blueberries in it. Then I'll have another, and then I usually have another scoop of MTS whey. On my way home from coaching at Campton, I usually have, the soccer club I coach at, I usually have, an outright bar. And then when I get home before bed, I'll have dinner, which is another 8 ounces of meat and veggies. So again, is it enough calories? Probably not. Will I lose weight really fast? I hope so. But I'll be able to keep it off because I'm so active and have a good metabolism. So my thing is, I just want to be able to get this done. Now, when I was boxing, I had to raise my carbs up to like 700 a day sometimes just to kind of make up for what I was burning. Because I was burning, think about it, 3 miles, my big ass running 3 miles, that's a lot of running. All right, that's a lot of weight to be running with. Boxing, at that time it was super hard, super intense, no rest. Sparring in and of itself, we do 8 straight rounds. And people would take turns. So I'd do one guy, 1 round, he'd take a break. Go another guy, he'd take a break. So they're fresh and I'm not. So I'm getting punched in the face, trying not to get beaten down because I'm not very good at boxing. You've probably seen my videos. I pretty much suck. I've gotten better. It's been almost a year, but Jesus, man. I wasn't very good. I'm still not fucking great at it. I'm okay. But I was getting my ass kicked in sparring. So my thing now is, what am I going to do for exercise? Pretty simple. Boxing in the morning, okay, first thing when I wake up, or low intensity cardio. Usually 1 to 2 days of boxing, 5 to 6 days of low intensity cardio. I then weight train my wife around 10 or 10:30 a.m. That's usually my Big 5 program found on Tiger Fitness. Just search Big 5 on Tiger Fitness on the search function. It'll take you right there. So then I'll do my Big 5, and then I'd go coach at I get there around 4 p.m., and there's a lot of activity involved. I have to demonstrate things. I do it alongside the kids to motivate them. You'll see me doing hurdles. You'll see me doing plyos. You'll see me doing deadlifts. I work out with the kids, and I'm very motivational. I'm running up and down that damn field all practice, and I'm there till 8 o'clock. And I usually get home around 8:30. Then I have my dinner, have my outright bar on the way home. So that's it, guys. Look, that's why I need to lose the weight. And I'm going to give you guys updates. And look, I need some encouragement, some support. If you come on, join me on Instagram. Instagram is at Marc Lobliner. Show me some love, man. I need some love. I want you guys to do this along with me. I want you to realize, all you young cats, that it's cool to be big, man. I enjoyed being 245 and powerful for a long fucking time. And I still get noticed. People are always like, holy shit, you're huge. And I'm not even as big as I used to be, But at a point in your life, you have to realize, look, man, I got to put shit in perspective. I got 3 amazing children. I have the most amazing, fucking beautiful, considerate, smart, loving wife in the world. I'm going to do everything it takes to live as long as I possibly can. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you think I'm stupid for doing this? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm lying about my steroid use? No, I'm just playing. I guarantee you there's going to be at least 20 comments down below that either my HRT is not HRT, or I'm lying and I'm on Trenbolone because of my pictures. I got to tell you, I did not expect to see shredded glutes. I had surgery on the 13th, and today I'm filming this as 27th. Ironically, it's the anniversary of my father passing away. So it's been doing this video has actually helped me kind of get out of the funk I was in earlier today, because my dad and I were very close. He died in 2005, and it's always a rough time of year for me. You know, it's kind of one of those things where, look, I'm being honest with y'all, man. You got to realize that what you're on this earth for, your priorities, family, friends, business, that's it. Be good to people. But anyway, guys, follow me on Instagram. Show me some love. And if you go on Instagram, just DM me. Say what's up. I answer all my DMs. I also get a daily Q&A going on there. And yeah, I'm going to have a link down below for the Big 5 program if you're wondering what it is. But I look forward to you following me, guys. Really appreciate you watching. That's not a game.